Example 3, what amount will reduce the amount due on the invoice of $2,935.78 by 1969.11 if the terms of the invoice are 310 net 30 and the payment was made during the discount period. So the invoice amount, that's the first number that we see, that's 2935. That's how much we owe. So that's our debt. And then we made a reduction. We reduced our debt by 1969 during the discount period. So our ending balance is 966.67. And the question is asking what is the actual payment that we made during the discount period. So we reduced the debt by 1969.11 and we have discount on that. So our actual payment is 1969.11 times 1 minus the discount rate. So 1969.11 times 1 minus the 3%. Therefore, our payment is 1910.04. So we made a payment of 1910 and that reduced the debt by 1969 because we paid earlier on this partial payment. And the rest, 966, there are no discount on it. So the rest is due within the 30 days. Example 4, the Peer Trading Company received an invoice dated September 20th for $14,500, less 25%, 20%, term 5/10/2/30, net 60. Peer made a payment on September 30th to reduce the debt to $5,000 and a payment on October 20th to reduce the debt by $3,000. Part A, what amount must Peer remit to pay the balance of the debt at the end of the credit period? So your first step is to create a table with the 4 columns. The first column is your date, second column is your payment, third column is your debt reduction, fourth column is your amount owing. Next, we need to find out the actual amount that we actually owe. So the amount that we owe is the invoice amount less the 2 discount. So 14,500 times 1 minus 25%, the first discount, times 1 minus 0.2, the second discount, and that gives you the 8,700. So that's what we put down for amount owing on September 20th. And that is how much we owe on September 20th. And then the question states that we made a partial payment on September 30th to reduce the debt to $5,000. So that means on September 30th, our debt owing, the amount that we owe, is still $5,000. So that's why we have the $5,000 on amount owing. So what that means is that the debt reduction on September 30th is 3,700. So 8,700 minus the 5,000 gives you the 3,700. That's how much debt reduction that we made. And from September 30th to September 20th, that is 10 days. That is within the 10 days. When we look at the term of the payment, we have 5/10/2/30 net 60. So that means in the first 10 days, if we make payment on the first 10 days, we get 5% discount. And then if we make payment within the 30 days, so from day 11 to day 30, we get 2% discount. So they're not cumulative, they're independent. So first 10 days, 5% discount. From day 11 to day 30, we have 2% discount. And then after 30 days, there are no discounts. So from day 30 to day 60, there's no discount. And then we have to pay everything within the 60 days. So that's the term of the contract. And since we made the first partial payment on September 30th, that is within the first 10 days, we get 5% discount on that. So we get 5% discount on the 3,700. So we take the 3,700 times it by 1 minus 0.05. That gives you the 3,515. So that is the actual payment that we made on September 30th to reduce the debt by 3,700. Our next payment is October 20th. On October 20th, we reduced the debt by $3,000. So what that means is that our debt reduction is $3,000. We reduced the debt by $3,000. So we take the 5,000 minus the 3,000. That gives you the 2,000. So that's how much we still owe. The $2,000 is how much we still owe on October 20th. And for the $3,000 debt reduction, we made the payment within 30 days. So from October 20th to September 20th, that's 30 days. So we have 2% discount on the debt reduction of $3,000. So we take the $3,000, we times it by 1 minus 0.02, we get the $2,940. That is the actual payment that we made on October 20th to reduce the debt by $3,000. And then at the end of 60 days, which is November 19th, we have to pay off the entire debt. And we still owe $2,000. So therefore, on November 19th, we have to make a $2,000 payment because there are no more discount, and that will reduce the debt by $2,000. And our amount owing will be 0 because at the end we have to pay everything. So at the end of November 19th, we don't owe any more money. So our amount owing on November 19th is $0. So your answer for part A is $2,000. That's how much we need to pay at the end of the credit period. We need to make a payment of $2,000. And part B, what is the total amount paid by Pierre? So we add up the total payments. So $35.15 plus $29.40 plus $2,000 gives you the $84.55. That is your part B.